Hello. So, I want to see what well, there's the first one. I want to know what January is going to be like. I feel like it's going to be full of lots of twists and turns. So the first, let's just get the theme. I want to get the theme of January. God, there's 3 cards. Oh, do I want them all 3? Yep, they all popped out. Okay, I feel like that's it with them. So I'm just gonna pull out some cards. I have 5 decks here. I don't know why. Those were the ones that I wanted to grab, and I want to do this one next. So the first one I did was the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. And that's just kind of the theme. So let's do first week, second week, third week, fourth week. We'll just break this down into 4 weeks. That was the first one. So this is the first week. What's going to happen on the first week of January? What's going to happen on the first week of January? What's going to go on the first week of January? First week of January. One more. Well, I got 3, so we're going to take them. It's been a while since I've done cards, but I don't feel like I've forgotten what I was doing, so I guess that's the good news. I want these next, okay? What's going to happen the second week of January? What would you like us to know about the second week of January? There's the first card. What do you want us to know about the second week of January? Second week of January. There's one. What do you want us to know about the second week of January? Second week of January. Second week of January. Second week of January. What do you want us to know about the second week of January? I feel like one more. There it is. Okay. I want that one last. So this one will be the third week. I'm running out of room already. Let me like squeeze these up here so I can have some space. All right, so I've done first theme of January, first week, second week. This is the third week. This is what's going on the third week of January. What do we have going the third? What would you like us to know about the third week of January 2021? January 2021. What do you want us to know? And this would be for the collective. This is not individual. Obviously, I'm not going to do it one by like the month. This is collective energy for the month of January. Third week of January. What do you want us to know about the third week of January? Hey, what do you want us to know about the third? Whoa! A whole lot of stuff. Way too many things. All right, hang on a second. I'm going to take these 2 because they flew up. I'm not going to take these. What do you want us to know about the third week of January? What do you want us to know about the third week of January? Third week of January. Let's take that one. That one's flipped. Let's get one more. One more. One more for the third week of January. One more for the third week of January. One more for the third week of January. God, my arm's tired. I can tell I haven't been doing this much. 2 more. All right. Okay. And one last, and this is the Soul's Journey card. So let me do this. I'm just going to stack these to the side in the order they came out, just so I can have some space. Okay. And then this will be the 4th week of January. What do you want us to know about the 4th week of January? What do we need to know about the 4th week of January? Because there's a lot of stuff going on in the States in the month of January. What do you want us to know about the 4th week of January 2021? There's one. What do you want us to know? There's whoa. That one flew off the wall. Let's see what that one is. Let's do, I want at least one more, if not 2. 1 or 2 more about the last week of January. What do you want us to know? Last week of January. Okay. There we go. Some of these flipped upside down. I do not feel like I am taking them upside down. Okay, so let's stack these and get these out of the way. This is week 4. Okay. Okay. So, the theme of January is be strong. So, like I said, I already felt that January was going to be full of bumps and twists and turns and everything, and kind of the stuff that just popped out to me feels like that is exactly what it's saying. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So I'm going to say, regardless of what happens, don't despair. Don't despair about anything that's going on. I feel like there is a reason for everything, and don't let it affect your emotional body. Don't let it affect your physical body. Don't let it, it's all part of the plan, all part of what's playing out on the stage. Don't get caught up in it. You're part of the audience. Don't, don't let what's going on ruin your day. The second one is fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. I know you all know what's going on in the States right now with the election. And if you don't, I don't know why you're watching my channel, because I talk about this some. So whatever is about to play out is going to be handled fair and just, which is good. Boundaries. The third one was boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. That goes every month. That doesn't go just in January. Is there anything specific about that? Let me think about this. Is there anything specific about boundaries in the month of January? It feels like people could be wanting you to do things that you don't want to do. I also feel like there could be people crying on your shoulder and sucking at your energy, and you might need to be a little protective of that. You might need, whatever happens in January, there could be people coming to you for support and advice and assurance, and don't let them take your energy away, which could happen. Depending on where they are in things, they could come to you, and you know what a psychic vampire is, don't you? Someone that comes in like they need to bring their energy up, so they come to other people, and basically by the time they get done, they feel better and the other person feels like shit. So I feel like that is something about, don't let some of the people that could suck your energy away, just be cautious of that. And the last thing that came up is guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So if things get a little hairy, regardless, you're protected. Know that you're protected. I also say this to a lot of people. There is absolutely no benefit to the universe to have something happen to the earth. I do believe that is why there is intervention coming in to what is going on, is because if the earth ends up blowing itself to smithereens, the universe, that is a detriment to the universe. So there are beings, there are galactic forces, there are things within our, we'll just say the universe, that is here helping guide what is going on, what is getting ready to go on, and helping protect us in the process. Okay, that is the theme of January. So the first week of January is get grounded, empaths, highly sensitives, and connect with nature. So that's the first one. And that also kind of goes along with the boundaries. If you're not grounded, other people can knock you off center. So make sure you are fully grounded in the month of January. It just feels like it's going to be kind of bumpy, and it could be kind of up and down, a little like a roller coaster. And if you're grounded, then whatever happens isn't going to like mess with your mind, mess with your emotions. If you don't meditate, start doing that. If you're not eating right, January is the perfect time of year to start eating right and starting some of those new practices. So if you've got something in mind, there's probably going to be a good reason why this is going to be very helpful. You go first, the universe will catch you, and that says leap. Perhaps that means that another wave of people might be leaping over to New Earth in the awakening sense, understanding what is happening in the world that has always kind of been pushed down or lied about or not told or hidden. That feels like in January or the second week of January, there's going to be a whole group of people that are going to leap over into the awakening side to New Earth. I don't know. That must mean something's going to happen the second week of January that might trigger a lot of people's awakening. The third card says Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Take that however that resonates with you. The next one, Pleiadians, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I already talked about feeling that we have galactic forces that are here helping us. So apparently the Pleiadians will be in place. Maybe they are the ones that have been putting the monoliths up that I mentioned in the video that I just did. Go back and watch that if you don't know what I'm talking about. And the next one says you are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. And the last one is soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So that is, let me think here. First, second, third, fourth. Okay. I feel like it feels like I've farther along in the weeks. I was calling that the second week. That was the first week. Sorry, guys. I got myself confused when I did the theme. So that is the first week of January. This one's the second, and then the third, and then the fourth. See, it's been a while since I've done all of this. This one, Ooh, I like what this is for the second week. You know what? I'm going to flip these all up because I think I got them messed up, but it doesn't matter. The Temperance card, second week, this is some balance. So there's going to be some balance coming in, some new beginnings coming in. The second week of January, there's going to be a celebration. That's what the Three of Cups means, is celebrations, reuniting, celebrations. The Queen of Swords. What does this mean? The Queen of Swords. It feels like there's going to be a female, the second week of January, a prominent female is going to bring some words, some cutting words. There's going to be a prominent female bringing some cutting words in the second week of January that people need to pay special attention to. A prominent female. And I will tell you who I feel like it is. It's either Nancy Pelosi or it is Sidney Powell. Those two women are the two prominent females that were coming to mind about whatever. And then the Judgment card. So I feel like something is going down the second week of January, and perhaps some of the, what's the word? Not insurrection, indictments. Some of the indictments, some things are going to come out the second week in January of people that are probably going to be going to Guantanamo Bay, or they're already there and you're just going to find out about it. And then the Knight of Pentacles, someone is going to be bringing some money to the table. There's going to be some money coming, and he's offering money to somebody. That might have something to do with the stimulus check. I don't know. Okay, so that was week 2. The other one was week 1. This one is the third week. So what do we have here? Follow your dreams. A love partnership. So the third week of January, that feels like some good stuff coming up. Follow love partnership, spirituality, parenting. This feels like in the third week of January, something is going to happen, and your parenting skills, if you're a parent, are going to come into play. You're going to have to be explaining something to your children because there is going to be a change, and it's not going to be something that can be like tossed under the rug and hidden. This is going to be something out in the open. It's going to be something that will be talked about all over the world, and the parenting is going to have to come in because there's going to be some explaining. I feel like I'm hearing Lucy going, you have some explaining to do. I don't know if that's Lucy or if it was on the Lucy show, whatever. Someone's going to have some explaining to do, and the parents are the ones that are going to be talking to the kids and explaining to them what just happened. The environment, something about the environment is going to be coming into play, and health. This is the third week of January. It is possible that some of the GESARA and NESARA stuff could get announced the third week of January, which talks about health, the med beds, some technology to coming out to help clean up the environment. That's what it feels like and something's going to get released. So all of us that have been on hold are going to start being able to follow your dreams. Man, this is like the third week of January feels like a very good week. Okay, in the last week, what do we got? There are 5 cards here. Denial. So 4th week of January, there's going to be some denial. It says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Whatever happens, 1st, 2nd, 3rd week of January, some people are not going to believe it. It feels like there might be too good to be true. You know what? And I feel like my hair, it's like, I feel like there's like I have static electricity on my arms. This is weird. Some people are going to be denying what is happening, and it just feels like there's going to be a lot of people thinking that it's too good to be true. Something is too good to be true, and they're waiting for the other shoe to drop the 4th week of January. There's going to be some adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So I'm not going to say it's going to be like smooth sailing. It feels like happy stuff goes on the 3rd week. And then the 4th week, it feels like there's a lot of doubt that comes in. Kind of like you get presented with this stuff on the 3rd week of January. And then the 4th week of January, everybody starts trying to figure out how it's going to go wrong. Because that tends to be how the human personality is. It's like something good comes along and then you're trying to figure out how to undermine it and how it cannot stay that way. So that's what it feels like the 4th week of January. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Happiness is going to be there for some people, and some people are going to try to figure out how to poo-poo it. And then death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So there's going to be an ending of something, the end of January, and something's going to end and something's going to begin. I feel like it has to do with, like I said, like something's being presented to us the 3rd week of January, and a lot of people immediately start trying to figure out why it's not going to work. And, that's not going to work because of blah, 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 blah. But know that anytime anything ends and something begins. So it feels like a definite shift between that 3rd and 4th week. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. That might have to do with some people coming into their life purpose at the end of January. If Jasara Nasara does start rolling out and some of these, people start having this realization that the life that they thought they had is no more, and there actually is something to hope for, they might start doing what their life purpose is. And that will build self-esteem. That feels, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So you're going to start doing things. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of whatever happens in January. It feels like everybody that has been waiting for certain things to happen, we're certainly going to be given the opportunity to help teach everything that we have learned all of these years, whether it's, health, or whether it's, cleaning up the environment, whatever your passion is, stuff that's been a hobby that you've not been able to do full time. You're going to be put in the place where you can start teaching all of this stuff to people, because there's going to be there's a lot of people that I'm going to say are on New Earth right now, and we're just kind of waiting for the rest of the world to get over here, and then we have to teach them. It feels like a little bit like you go into the wilderness and you've got to, you've learned how to make fire without fire. You've learned how to catch fish. You've learned how to build a tent. You've learned how to do this. You learned how to do this. And now all these people come in that don't have the skills, and you have to teach them how to do this, that, and the other. I think that soon we are going to get to put all of our stuff that we have learned in play. Just yesterday I had a conversation with somebody, and he broke up with his girlfriend. She broke up with him after 2.5 years. So I told him about box flower remedies, and I was like, you know what? Be open-minded. There are ways to heal this stuff. So I said, look through there and pick out the 5 things that feel like it fits the most to you. And he gave me 5, and I said, go buy these, or buy a couple of them and start using them and see if they work. We are about ready to start putting everything we have learned into practice. It's coming soon. Be ready. I'm just going to say, be ready. It's coming. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here, and happy 2021 January. Bye.